Peace and greetings, this is Artist. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Ahimsa and the definition and what Ahimsa means. So Ahimsa means to make smaller or to lessen the violence. When you put the prefix A in front of it, that's what it, because the word himsa is violence. Ahimsa means to lessen or to make smaller. That is not the same thing as nonviolence. Those are two different things. We live in a violent world. We have to use violence in this world that we live in. I'll give you one quick example. If a person comes into your home and threatens you, are you going to practice nonviolence? Or are you going to defend yourself and your family? That's a very good example. Like, what do you do in that situation? Are you going to tell this person, this perpetrator, that hey, I practice ahimsa, that's nonviolence, so hey, I don't count? No, they're gonna rob you and take all your stuff and probably hurt you. So you have to propagate violence at some point. Sometimes when you eat, even if you're a vegan, you're propagating violence because you're destroying a plant. And so you're destroying that plant to consume it. There's a passage in the Upanishads that talks about life feeds, the definition is life feeds on life. And I don't know if I have any Tool fans out there, the band Tool, there's a lyric in the song that says, life feeds on life. This is necessary. That's the way this world works. So what we do is we see where we create it, and so we try our best to mitigate it. We try our best to make it smaller, to not have such a large impact. You first look at yourself. You look at, how am I causing harm to this body that I have? This particular body that I'm in possession of, am I treating it violently or non-violently by way of taking care of it as far as exercise and moving around, doing some yoga asana, the type of food that I'm eating? And then you think about your mind. What am I watching? What am I scrolling? What is the main thing that pops up on my scroll? Because that tells you where your mind is. Look at when you're doing your scrolling, look at the stuff that pops up. That's telling you where your mind is. So am I treating this mind non-violently? Am I not putting all these weird and crazy things in my mind? Start with yourself, and then when that happens, you get that brew going, it spills out, and then you start to be kinder to the people around you. You start to consider other people's feelings. And I know sometimes that's, I don't care about, I have to get what I have to get done regardless. Yes, I understand that. That's true. But you can still take other people's feelings into consideration. And I heard somewhere where what it is it's not your perception. It is your, what was it? Perception. It's not your perception of somebody. It's the way you perceive somebody. I forgot. It's like, it's, how do you, it's like, not, like I have a perception of you, but that perception of you is not true because I don't know where you're coming from. I have to put myself in your shoes. I have to think about, okay, well, where is this person coming from in order to get a true understanding of how to deal with you? And I'm gonna I'll use a quick example. I work in a high stress environment. I work in a kitchen, in an Indian kitchen. I'm a tandoori chef. I make bread, and a lot of times people come to me with some serious attitude. I need this. So I'm thinking, okay, I can't take that personally. I have to look at what they're going through. I have to think about all of the customers that are all over them. I have to think about all the things that they're going through. and I have to keep my peace, which is the most important thing. And so I put myself in their shoes and like, hey, they're probably having a bad day. That's cool. That doesn't affect me. I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do to get things done. So the short and the fat of it, right? Ahimsa does not mean non-violence. Ahimsa means controlling the violence. It means maintaining it at a certain level, keep it, making it less, making it smaller. Right? So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about that, you know what to do. Until then, my friends, peace.